Hey, welcome back! Hope you guys had a great break. I definitely did. I stretched and drank some water. Coffee counts, right? Yeah, and snacks. I'm going to recap really quick. I forgot to mention the safety mechanics we have in play at our table. We have the X card, designed by John Stravopoulos, where if at any moment anything said or done by players or the GM makes you uncomfortable or feel unsafe, you immediately tap and go X card, and it is out. And we don't talk about it again. No explanation, you don't have to explain yourself, and it's something that is handled off screen at the end during decompression and communication and talking with your players and your GM about how to proceed into the future with that particular subject. The other one that we have in play is OK Check-In, where we check in at a kind of certain level with an OK, and usually making eye contact with the person that we're checking in with, and they can respond with a thumbs up, side, or down. And anything that is not an up and OK means no, do not continue forward. And that's what we've got. It's great, because we're dealing with feelings!
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
You have the feelings.
Who are you? Quick intro as we jump back in and recap of where we are right now. We didn't roll a single dice today. That AJ brought up was like, that's pretty cool. It's all you guys.
My name is Drunkly Romantic. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Drunkly Romantic. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and sometimes really late at night when I should be sleeping and Strix is watching and gets mad at me, but it's fine. That happened last night. And I'm playing a character named Strawberry Candy Strawberry...
Yeah, read it in the voice.
Okay. Strawberry Candy Sweetheart Daffodil Murder Face. A very emotional blue demon right now.
Very emotional. I am also very emotional. My character, less so. Hello, my name is Aria. You can find me on Twitter at Genki Soda, where I yell about things, everything. And in this game, I am playing Lotus Eater Namu Myoho Rengekyo, and she is a tiny blue demon that would love to be a magical girl. And now that she knows Japanese, that's only worse.
Or better. I think it's better. This is a lovely gift. I mean... So glad I said yes to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Can I make my character know about anime? Yes. There were no buts. It was just yes. It's great. Who are you?
Hi, everyone. My name is Algernon Bolden. I'm a devil over Harebrained Schemes. You can find me at Algernon Bolden. I do things usually between dev chatter or talk about politics or just be silly and retweet all my friends. And for you, I am playing today They Who Unmake or Pray the Lying. Because, come on, liar, lying. Come on. If you haven't got it by now, I don't know what's wrong. Anyway.
Lying to you. They're lying. Sorry, I said he. Gender punch.
And next to me is
Oh.
Boo!
Boo! Boo!
I appreciate the joke.
I mean, we were talking about sock puppets, but if you've seen Carmilla, you know that sock puppets are no fucking joke. And I'm Steph. I am the GM. You can follow me at Sour Fruit Junkie, where I tweet about art and things and snakes. This week it's been snakes, little snakes. So recap. Things heated up. A big collision of emotions, where Prey tried to make a contract with Lotus to take away their memories, but only taking advantage of Lotus for her friendship, it seems. Mm-hmm. And Strawberry stopped him while ripping off poor Prey's pinky finger.
No,
I don't know what they're going to do with that. Yeah, well, that's just got out of hand.
Oh no, it literally did get out of hand. The bone separated from the flesh.
Yeah, so he's like, pinky, out of hand. Okay.
Oops.
Boo! And Lotus left in a huff, feeling very offended by Strawberry's assumptions and realizing Prey's intentions, and leaving off to buy some dumplings.
Mm-hmm.
It's down the street, and this chatter and this lovely smell of onions and savory steam, as well as little sweet stuff. Kind of what you imagine a dim sum parlor to smell like. Very fragrant, sweet nectar, along with the nice savory that sets them apart.
I need to eat my feelings, so I'm going to buy a lot of
Buy a lot! I mean, also, you've traveled to Sifa long enough where you have a small sort of savings, right? Like, I think you all would have at some point. I should have told you some of her wealth. Not all of it, because it's Sifa.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're buying dumplings, and familiar figure is, like, right behind you. She's like, oh, Oh, yeah, you definitely get those dumplings. You got so much. Is this all for you? It's Granny.
Oh, no, I'm gonna share some. Do you want anything?
Oh, I'm all set. I already took care of some things. I'm going to make some more stuff at home.
Nice. It's great to see you. It's been so long.
Yeah. How everything's been? You can walk with me. Walk with me. She takes your arm.
Yes.
This is like hand in hand. It's like, it's just, home's right over there. Oh, you've been there already.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'd love to stop in for just a minute. I can't stay for too long. I have to feed someone who's a little sick.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
They're
Dumplings
waiting.
are great soul food. They always make me feel better.
Yeah. And yeah, so have you cooked any new recipes or anything recently?
I haven't had much of a time to experiment. Haven't had anyone over in a while. I might change that though. Dig up some old family stuff and family secrets. Cook something up nice. Maybe try those fish bones that you mentioned.
Yeah, you really should. I know they sound strange, but they're very, very good.
I mean, when I steam up this little sucker, there's like a little bag with a fish in it, and I steam up this little sucker, maybe I'll try it, give that a try. How did the conversation go with your friend the last time we talked?
Your advice was wonderful.
Okay.
And it definitely taught me a lot of things, but maybe they're less my friends now than they were before.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Why would you think that? Why wouldn't anyone want to be your friend? You're so nice. You're so sweet. And she almost wants to pinch your cheek, but she doesn't because it's like, oh, my kids hate it when I do that. We're not gonna do that.
Thank you. You're so kind. I appreciate the compliment. You know, when you work really closely with people for a long time, things are more complicated. And unfortunately, our group suffered a loss recently.
Oh no.
I'm sure it'll be okay someday, but for right now, everyone's in a sort of tender place, and I think everyone's trying to fill up that hole in different ineffective ways, myself included. And then I'm just gonna gesture to the dumplings.
Oh, yes. And she let you into her house and sat you down. Yeah, we tend to really fuck things up, as you would say, and things like that happen. It's like, tea?
I would love some.
Okay, let's put some on the pot. I mean, that's also really terrible with some loss. I mean, were you close? Were you all close with them?
Maybe they were the one person in the group that everybody paid attention to.
Oh, attention? What do you mean?
Well, I'd known her for a very long time. Eons. We had contracts with similar people. We had shared missions. Lots of things. We had known each other for a long time. And I really admire her. And there's a lot wonderful about her. And the other two people were people who came into her life more recently and had sort of special connections with her. One was sort of dependent on her for direction and really, really almost worshipped her, which always made me a little bit uncomfortable, though. I tried to just share in my appreciation of her as well with this person. But I don't know if they noticed. And then the other one apparently had a contract with her I didn't know about. And the contract broke, and I think they're really suffering now. And I want to help that person, but apparently me trying to make the same contract with them is not a good idea.
Yeah. No, that doesn't sound very good. It doesn't seem like the answer. I mean, running from your problems seems like the great idea at the time, and running away from true feelings is hard. Maybe your one friend who seems to worship your other friend perhaps is afraid of letting go, and that's understandable. But you all have to move on, right? And you do too.
Oh, yes. I think it will be difficult. She was a friend and an asset and a companion, and thus a lot is lost with her departure. And I don't know. I have so many feelings that I don't know what to do with them. Mostly, I've been lonely for a very, very long time. Since before I am as I am now. So, before I was me, I had difficulties, and I had really hoped that in this new existence I could do something better. And I had found these books, and they gave me so much inspiration, and I was trying so hard to be different than I was before, because I don't want to be that person again. It was really wonderful in its way, and it was very intoxicating, and, you know, power and all of that, and it wasn't healthy, and it cost me something very dear to me that is a loss that is truly not something I could recover from. But it's okay, and I found goals, and I've been trying, and her departure from us, I guess, just really struck me with sort of how empty everything feels and has felt. And no matter how hard I try to be happy or fun or cute or giving or pay attention to people or be nice or encourage people, it doesn't change. Everything just feels empty. And I would say it's the fault of that jerk who bound me. Sorry.
Oh, big feelings there.
He was a real jerk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would say it was his fault, but it's not really. It was something I already felt before. And I mean, I'm hungry all the time. I'm never satisfied, and I hate it. I hate craving always, and not just food, like everything. But nothing I can eat, and it feels almost as though it turns to dust in my mouth.
Well, never had that happen, but we humans don't live for very long, but we have ambition that is too great for these mortal bodies to hold. And sometimes there's a hole in us, and we all feel it, we all do. And this is, you can ask a lot of humans. We have this hole in ourselves, and we try to fill it with things or beliefs and food and wants and desires and distract ourselves, and it doesn't fix the hole. It makes it bigger, so it makes it more noticeable. But what does help is being happy with the small things. I mean, you seem like a very, very nice little girl, genuine, and you want to share these lovely good things, and you should, but don't do them for other people. That is never ending. That will never end well. Do things. It almost sounds selfish, but do things that will make you happy too. You can try as much as you want to make other people happy, but they will always change. Some will stay, some will go. And if you're lonely, your friends have stuck. Friends, I guess, have stuck with you. And if you've talked and asked for the questions, that is caring. You don't have to fix everything. Oh, God, no. Some things are always broken, whatever. I mean, look at Throne. Look at this place. This place is broken. The sun doesn't even work. You can't fix it. But you can try and live the best that you can. You have a lot of time. It's hard, I guess, if you live forever and reincarnate when things are destroyed, but things are always broken. You can't fix it. An active Yasun or something is supposed to do that, but even then, you can wait forever to try and fix it. You can make the best of it, and that, I think, is what makes us human. Makes me human. I don't have much long left anyway. But I learned to enjoy what's around me. And give the way that I know I can give. Your friend is gone, and it hurts. And you... Maybe your friends have made you feel like it's a competition. And if they did, and that's on them, they gotta fix themselves. You gotta let them know. You're not that person, but you're you.
I appreciate what you say. Yeah, I mean, I never exactly envied my friend. I definitely admired her. And she, in this version of herself, there were aspects of her that really inspired me. The ways in which she could delight other people, and the joy she got from that as well. I mean, I think it was joy. I never really asked her. She wouldn't have answered a question like that. And I just don't understand necessarily what it was that made people feel so drawn to her. I mean, I do. I was once in a similar position myself. Different, though similar. And it didn't give me anything. I thought it would. I felt my hunger grow greater and greater with every new person who came to me. And it was terrible. And I didn't understand her. She seemed so content with that situation that only drove me nearly to madness. And now, I don't know. I don't understand people. I almost envy you and the sort of clarity of your life.
Oh, I don't know everything, but at some point you've got to accept the things that you can do and know the things you can't. You have to let them go, or you will forever be disappointed. Lost a lot of things, focusing on things I didn't have, and lost the things that I did have. Like friends, family. Some stay, some don't. But what you've got now, if they are worth keeping, you've seen what? You've seen the darker side of things, it looks like, your older self, and you don't seem to want that anymore, but you want something new. And learning something new takes time. It's worth it, I think.
Yeah. Good advice.
But I've been taking up your time, and those dumplings are gonna get cold.
Thank you. You've given me the courage to set my mind towards killing a king.
Oh boy. Well, and it definitely fades it there as much as grandma's like, clink, like definitely probably drops her teacup, and it ends at that little clink. Oh, okay. We fade back to Prey and Strawberry. At the moment that Lotus storms off, very quietly, just hustles away.
Strawberry.
What are you left doing?
I think I'm a terrible friend.
You're learning.
Should we go after her? This is the part I'm not good at.
I don't know either. On one hand, she does like to run away. She does like to make her entrance and have her feelings, which is fine. Or make her exit, rather.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you're missing a finger.
Oh, right. This is another drip.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Why was it so loose? Are human fingers normally that loose?
You sort of miss key details while hearing everything. I had a little bit of a moment.
No, I heard a fair amount of things.
Yeah,
I was around the corner.
I know she's hungry all the time. I was gonna try to tempt her with my finger because
Because you wanted to make a deal. Do you know why that was wrong?
Yeah, I always knew I was wrong. I knew I was wrong back when I made the deal with Sifa.
And now you know?
I
You
always
never know.
knew it. The problem was doing it. I mean, fuck. I can do it today, I think, because I'm really, really in pain right now, and I think I've lost about a third of my blood. No, that would probably make me dead. Anyway, it's easy now, or easier, and maybe tomorrow. It's about 3 days from now. It's about 4. Sooner or later, it's gonna come back again, and I'm gonna want to do something about it. It's never a choice, it's a battle.
Hey. Do you want to make a contract?
No, especially not with you. You don't want a contract with me.
Maybe I do. I will be there for you. If you feel like you have doubt, if you feel like you want to forget, I'm your friend. And I will be there for you.
In exchange, I'll be there for you because I don't think that you're appreciated enough, and I want you to know how perfect you are. Like, there's no one on throne I admire more than you. So you know how you do this, right? You take the pinky, you twist it, you kiss it in, and you go,
Ooh, I like that one.
and now you have a contract.
Okay, we have a deal. It's official.
Yeah, it's a magical deal, bound into fate.
Yep. Deals are super fun.
Oh gosh, you guys, you're in so much trouble. That's what you think. You can accidentally make contracts.
Should we go find Lotus?
I think so. I hate to do that. I mean, there's such a thing as fate. You know that, right? There is a binding that connects all of us into the universe. There is a weaving, and we all have a story to tell, whether it is our lesser selves or our greater selves. There was no accident that I met you when I did on that road. There was no accident in Sifa being the devil she was to make that contract. There was a reason why Lotus met us. And I think we've done her disservice, and I owe her a debt now, maybe. And I'm doing it again. It's not debt. It's not a contract. It's not what should and shouldn't be. There is fate. There is an entwining, but that means shit. I just want to help her. And it's not all that matters at the end anyway.
I guess so. I have feelings.
Barry, feelings are good. Well, no, they're actually a pain in the ass, but... Look. You don't have feelings, you become an angel. And you know what? I even think they have feelings too. I have a theory. I can't prove it yet. But I think they do. If you live, you feel. I think that's what the fire is, right here. And sometimes it burns you. Sometimes it's nice and warm.
That's a nice thought, Bray.
Thank you. Where do you think she went to, though?
Probably dumplings.
That's a good point.
Clarifying in chat, that was not a real contract because the devil's kiss would be very obvious. That shit's nasty. You guys go looking for Lotus, and you don't find her. Unless you really want to go investigate and look, but honestly.
I think Prey would start calling out after a while, and just like doing after a while, if she's not found, we'll actually start drawing pictures. And
has anybody seen this devil?
And then if they're still not found, if we can't find her, probably go back to the inn because we only probably have a day left, and I want to start packing Sifa stuff and Khalid stuff.
I'm gonna assume you didn't want to be found.
No.
Yeah. So you do not find her. You would have made it back to the inn first. You feed Oscar.
Yes. A lot of food.
Oh, food.
Like, is he already like frozen? No, I'm good. You need to eat my feelings too.
It's they.
Sharing our feelings.
It's they. It's they.
They, sorry, they.
Yeah. Basically, that's exactly what's happening. I'm just feeding them more and more. And probably they're going to very politely but eventually forcefully tell me to stop. And
I'm good. It's fine.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You
I'm
seem
sorry.
to be in a better mood.
Yeah, I had a really lovely conversation with someone who gave me really good advice, and now I'm going to take all of my frustration and channel it into goals. I mean,
Okay.
maybe like most goal-motivated individuals, as soon as I achieve my goal, I will feel empty again, but for now, it's going to work!
I think, yeah, but I think that is why you keep setting goals and become better. That's always the goal.
Yes, it is.
You learn things about yourself, and then you keep getting better, and that new version of yourself sets bigger and better goals. I mean, that's how I go with my experiments. I was like, this is a good idea, and when I get there, it becomes a better idea, and there's more things that I want to do, and more things to experiment on, and it's never ends. Never ends. Is Oscar human?
Yes.
Yes, and I don't have enough time. I'm still going through a lot. There's a lot of feelings. I'm gonna keep resting.
Yeah. I wish I could give you like a necklace or a charm or something that would help you age slower. I don't really know how humans work, but that would be really nice.
I don't know how I would deal with immortality. I mean, scientists always think about that sometimes. In reality, I don't know. Sometimes knowing that you only have so much time makes you just want to, accomplish more.
Really? It's not terrifying?
I mean, I try not to think about it because it is terrifying. I guess it is terrifying. Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I won't talk about it
it's okay.
anymore. You can have more
I
dumplings.
just need to rest a little more. Then it'll be good, and we can talk about it all the time. It'll be great.
Okay.
I'm gonna think about the food. It's really nice.
I mean, what if I found you a charm that just extended your life? Maybe like doubled it or something.
That wouldn't be so bad. I mean, living forever is a big responsibility. I don't know. I think it'd go insane.
Yes.
It'd be so insane. I'd be anxious forever. I don't want to be anxious forever. What if I'm anxious forever? Oh, God, it never ends.
It's okay. It will end someday.
Okay.
So don't worry about it. Anyway,
Okay.
let me see. Yes. Do you need to go for a walk?
Do I?
I don't know. I don't know how to take care of humans. How do I take care of humans?
Bed is really nice right now. I need a rest. I don't want to get lightheaded and fall in the middle of the street. You can open the fresh air would be nice.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door.
You can kind of get this. I mean, fresh air and throne, okay? Just so sue me. It's polluted wasteland.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be nice. I think I'm gonna rest a little more, but thank you for food. Really, really appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would love for you to help me with my goals, if you're interested in that.
Yeah, of course. Of course I would love to. What are your goals? What are the goals?
They're kind of complicated,
Okay.
but you know how, like, when there's a dam built and it keeps all of the water in and it makes the area below really dry and, like, nothing really can grow there anymore, and then sometimes when it's removed, all the water comes really quickly, and it maybe is a little bit bad. Some towns.
I mean, at first it's terrible, yeah.
But in the long term, it's better for everything.
Because things are back to their natural order. Yeah, yes,
Kind of.
kind of.
Basically, that's what I want to do.
Destroy everything for the
No,
better?
no. Not
What
just.
is what dam are you talking about? Is this in relation to your feelings? Is the dam holding back your feelings?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. Maybe if I fix this problem, everything else will be alright.
Okay. The very first thing that I've learned about feelings and trying to take control is to talk about them and to talk about them. Just talk about them and and do your best sometimes. Sometimes it gets overwhelming and it's scary and it's terrible and the world is ending and it's the worst and every awful thing you've ever thought about comes true, but it takes time. I will help. I'll try to be that person, though. As long as you just don't, consume me with those feelings, but...
No. I would never consume you. Not... Even if you consented, I would say no.
That's good to know. But yeah, I'm here to listen. If you ever feel you're not being listened to, or if things get really overwhelming, I don't know if I'll have the answers, but I can help keep you from drowning in those feelings.
Yeah, and maybe you can also make some drugs.
Oh, yes. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm totally down for research.
Yes, that would be wonderful. If you know any drugs that can help people not feel so hungry, or can help people not care so much about not caring, that would be great. Those would be good things to start with. Also...
So you want to deal with depression?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, I need demon antidepressants. Yeah.
Well, and as they're saying this, you two return.
I don't know, we looked everywhere. When Lois wants to be found, she'll be found. And you know what? Hey! You were not totally looking...
Oh, your friends are back.
Hello.
Are you okay? That looks fresh.
It's fine.
Are you...
It's fine.
It does not look fine. Oh, and they just kind of like drag themselves out a little bit, like out of the bed, just kind of like have a blanket on, and just grab the first aid kit that is lying probably in your packs. Just give me your hand. Just do you even want it back attached on? I could attach it on again. It might or might not work. Do you even want it anymore? It's been a while.
It's just a finger. It's
just a finger. Okay, and just wraps your hand. I don't know what you want to do with that.
I was just gonna throw it away. I'll just put it here for now. On the table next.
Okay.
I don't think we got off right for Oscar.
Yeah.
I'm Prey.
It's nice to meet you.
Have you met Strawberry yet?
In passing?
Strawberry, have you met Oscar before?
Was this the one that...
Yeah.
Ah! Hi.
He had very big claws. He's like, okay.
And he's got a piece of candy in his hands now. Or their hands now. For you.
Thanks. Eats it. They're really stale.
Yeah, I found him... I don't know how long ago. It's been a while.
Century candy.
Yeah.
They just like takes it off their tongue while you're not looking. Good. Thanks. Thank you. It's
You're
a lot
welcome.
that counts.
Lotus. I wanted to apologize. What happened a couple minutes, hours ago? That was uncouth. No, it was kind of crappy, actually. You don't buy friendship with a contract just to forget your woes. That's disingenuous at best, and that was a really jerk move for me, so... I'm sorry.
Let me know if you...
Oscar's just like, underneath the cover's like,
Well, I mean, it might make sense for us to make another contract in the future.
Well, let's try it just with agreements first instead of contracts. We have traveled along for a while, but I don't know if we necessarily have ever tried to trust each other just to do what's best for each other. And maybe that's because we don't know each other at the end of the day.
I mean, I've always trusted both of you to do your jobs.
That's one way to put it. That's a very professional way. But there's more than that, too. There's gates, trusting to not make you feel shitty, and trusting that even when you don't ask, they know what to do for you. I mean, Look at me. Whenever I'm drunk, I know I'm okay if Strawberry's around because I'll wake up and I'll be on Strawberry's back. This is how it's worked for a while, and it's probably abated or helped in me getting drunk a little bit too often, maybe. But I know because I trust Strawberry will always be there when I am acting like a fool. And on the 2 days a week that's not the case, I know that I can be there when Strawberry needs to punch feelings because I'm a good feeling punching sparring partner. This allegory is falling apart really fast. Okay. I'm just saying. I think you're right. I have a lot of focus. I had a hole for the longest time, and I didn't know what that hole was because my memories are gone. And so, when I had those questions, I would drink, and then when I was sober, I would channel them into pissing off Sifa because that was a fun and easy thing to do. Now I got Bupkis, but I know that we need to kill a king together, and I know that you two are my only connections left in the world, and I can't lose that. Anyway, I'm really bad with this feeling things. How do you be vulnerable? I'm vulnerable, right? This is vulnerable. I mean, I could tell you more about myself if you want.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm following you, but for some reason this is making me feel kind of sick to my stomach. And
That's friendship.
I need to eat some more food, but please go on. I'd love to
Oscar goes back into the room, shuffles a bin, shuffles back with like a little platter for you.
Yes, thank you.
I mean, it was a very weird apology, but it was an apology, right?
I'm kind of new at this. Usually I just get pissed off and storm away. It's really easy to make someone feel bad for themselves for something that you did. It's an art.
Lotus, I'm sorry for grabbing your hand, and I'm sorry for scolding you. But one of the biggest disconnects I have with you, I don't know if you want friendship or if you want attention. And I'm not trying to be mean. I want to know what you want. And instead of trying to assume, I think it's best to just ask you. So, here's me asking. What do you want?
I appreciate the question. Though I won't let my pride get in the way here.
Oscar also gives you the thumbs up.
It's a little difficult right now. I don't want attention. Neither of you know me very well, or knew who I was before. I had plenty of attention. I had more attention than I knew what to do with, and none of it was ever bad or difficult or burdensome. It was always just good, like a never-ending platter of cakes, where you can just keep eating more and more cakes, and each time you eat one, another one is just there. Different flavor, different variety. It never ended, and then, it never, after a while, it stopped having any flavor at all. And then I ate the biggest, most beautiful, most wonderful cake, and it basically made my stomach explode. That's what I'll say. And it was awful, and I don't ever want that again. And I've never really had true friends. I've had people like Sifa, where I'm with them because of a contract, or because we have to be together, or because, I don't know, we're just there, and we're kind of friends because we've learned how to work together for so long, and we respect each other's professionalism and that. And then I've had worshipers, and I don't want that ever again, anymore, never. And what I want is someone that I can meet on equal ground and that I can see and who sees me as we really are, and that we are kind to each other and supportive, and we help each other with our goals, and we do cute things together like go on picnics and fishing and adventures, and we maybe have cool matching outfits that are all sparkly, and we do good things, and it's great, and we have cool catchphrases. And I don't even have to be the leader of that. Leaders are always kind of dumb anyway. But I just want to feel like I belong to something with other people who want to belong to the same thing as me.
You don't have to try so hard.
Sorry, I'm still stuck on the cakes. The cakes are allegory, right? Hey, Oscar. Can you go into my room really quick and just pick the... I have a cup in there.
Okay.
That's special booze in there. Can you go get it for me?
Shuffles away.
Dear, I really like what you said. I think for the first time, I think we have a baseline. That's not what you want right over there. I don't know if it will be, but I don't know. What you're talking about is beautiful. It's something I don't really know. It's not something I ever really tried to get. But I always heard that you don't try for that thing. It just forms, and the more you force it, the odder it can become, and the more of a mockery of the original intent it can be, and that's what I worry about. Especially with the wish.
If I don't try, I'm sure it will just be like last time. That is the sort of inevitable conclusion of things unless I make an effort to do otherwise.
What wish?
You should tell them those.
I was at the party and I wished I was feeling very sad and very lonely, and I wanted to dance with somebody, and I wanted it to be a nice dance, and in one of my books there's this really beautiful, elegant, daring and dashing soldier who's sometimes a man and sometimes a woman, and both at the same time, and neither, and anyway, they're beautiful and they can do all these things, and then I really wanted to meet them, and I thought it would be really lovely to meet them or someone like them, and I could have a nice dance, and then I was thinking about it, and then Oscar came.
Did you make a person?
I don't know. And if I did, what am I going to do about it now? There's nothing to be done.
There is. You could tell the truth and let them decide what they want for themselves. That's a good start.
I'm with.
I think one of the first things that we've all been doing since the beginning is just assuming what everyone else wants. I assumed you wanted to be admired. I assumed Strawberry just wants to punch feelings away and wants to have fun. And I assumed Zifa was going to be Zifa because she's a... But we've always assumed. Maybe we should just ask.
I mean, I already told them about the magic flower.
Do they know that they're from it or that you have it?
I'm pretty sure both. I mean, maybe I was not clear enough, but they're not feeling so good right now, so I wasn't gonna push it too much. And I mean, they're always free to go. I wouldn't want to make them stay if they didn't want to be here. And from what I understand, they don't have a job anymore because the guild they had been working for was bad and we destroyed them, and now Oscar needs some way to survive, and as long as they need a job, I'm totally willing to pay them to help us.
You're saying this, Oscar shuffles back. You have a lot of not empty bottles in there. Never gonna trust you again. I tried them to make sure I knew which was the special one, and this tasted most special.
Oh dear, how many of those did you try?
How many bottles did you have?
First dice roll.
8.
8. That's 8 boozes. I had 8.
2 more deer. 2 more deer.
Okay, yeah. 8. They were all good though. That was the best.
Maybe you should sit down and take a nap. I feel much better now. You did a good job with the rapping. See?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's gonna. What is this for? He's like, gonna kill a king now? I would want to drink a lot. If that's what I wanted to do.
I mean, that's the dam I was talking about.
The king?
Basically. It's essentially the same thing. A useless piece of stone that just gets in the way of things moving.
And kills everything around it because it drains life from everything around it.
Exactly.
I see how that works.
You don't have to do it, though. I was going to explain it better to you later once you felt better, but now I think you're going to feel worse for a little while
Yeah,
after.
I think I'm gonna lie down, because, oh boy, that's a lot, and that's what you guys are gonna do. It's a lot to deal with. I'll be here in the morning, because you're great. You're really great. He just kind of like half stumbles, close the door, and just like, you hear maybe they made it into the bed.
They said I'm great.
Is that what I look like most of the time?
A little cuter.
I really should probably get help for that. That's not pretty. It's kind of a hot mess. Kings.
You can scry, you can pry secrets, or you choose to meditate. Like, there are many ways to figure out the thing you'd like to do. You can pry secrets to discern, play situation, sort of, or you can query. You can query the universe using plus mind. You can either meditate on it, or where is this? So many pages that I thought I could. So query knowledge to consult the wisdom, or meditation to spend an hour communing. So I would say knowledge if you like.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually do a query. So I just realized that killing a king sounds really good, but I haven't really spent a lot of my last couple sober moments learning about where they are or how you even contact them. I think I know someone that does, and I don't think I've actually introduced y'all very popular, but this is Dear Sister. Dear Sister, this is Lotus and Strawberry.
Hi, sword.
I'm going to go and just try to, hug the sword and then decide against it and then just pat it.
Just bleed.
We're twins, though that's not the best way to describe it, but I stole her destiny, and by doing so, unmade her, and unmade myself to become her. But I didn't become her, I became a different version of myself, but bound. So wherever dear sister go, I must go, and wherever I go, dear sister must. And we'll be forever together because of such. She knows more than I, but she requires sacrifices of her own, so...
In your mind, you hear, so do I.
I'm going to do this in front of you for the first time. Please take it like a lesson of sorts. And don't take it personally if any weird things happen, because she bends fate to her will, I used to unmake fate, and when we meet together, it's sort of like, have you ever had a song stuck in your head with a dance number? And that dance number becomes all-encompassing and becomes kind of a parody of life?
Strawberries.
I think I've been doing dancing and songs wrong.
Let me try again.
Humans are weird.
There's a line, and there. Never mind. Just weird things are about to happen. So, I'm sorry. And,
What do you do?
I am gonna query and slice my hand against the thing to activate Bear Legend, and I'm gonna do the empowered for the querying roll.
Please don't lose
Cool.
another pinky.
No, I'm used to cutting myself. Wow, that sounded really dark. Yes, to activate Dear Sister's power is by the blood of prey.
Cool.
And for that, I got a 9.
A 9.
Mm.
Cool. You're asking sister, or you are simply asking fate?
I'm asking Sister in particular because she is a better interpreter of fate than I am.
Cool. There is a schism in time, and you are alone with her. What does she look like?
Dear Sister looks actually very unlike Prey. While Prey is darker, short hair, well makeup, the other Prey, Dear Sister, is more regal in appearance, lighter in tone, also human, has golden brown hair that she wears in tiara, and on her forehead is a symbol of infinity. But unlike Prey's, is the modern symbol where it actually completes the loop, while theirs is only a partial or a Euler.
So
Version of
what
it.
you guys see in this, there's like an all-encompassing flash, like lightning, and the sword changes, and all of a sudden Prey leans back, and their hair falls down like water. It's long and brown. Their eyes roll back, and their head dips back down to a full completed symbol, and they are elsewhere. What do you ask her?
Sister Dearest, I haven't done this in a long time, but
It's been a long time.
I didn't know before. Partially out of ignorance and partially because I'm an asshole. But hi, you don't know me, but maybe you do. I'm the person that put you into this unreality. I'm Prey. Oh wait, you're Prey. We're Prey.
Whatever we were before, we're bound now.
Yeah.
And I've seen the ways in which things unwind and wind, and that is always interesting. It's never bad. Maybe it's because I'm the sword.
Yeah, I think that's partially you and partially me. You had a lot of power, and I don't even think you realized how much power you had.
So do you. Don't think you've ever realized that. You slough off a lot of that onto a sword. I'm there. It's true. Maybe I bend fate and change things and cut things, divide them. But so do you. A sword doesn't simply make someone do those things. It helps.
Maybe
And we are one. The sooner you see that.
I thought you would be less zen about this.
Zen.
I destroyed you. You know, you should be yelling at me. You should be throttling me and slapping me and calling me terrible names.
You already have someone to do that, don't you?
Yes, and I hate them. They are an
Yeah,
asshole.
They are.
But I was so angry for so long. Do you know what it's like to be a child in the gutter and watch a queen, one that could possibly challenge the kings, do nothing with that power? I wanted you to do anything, to come to my mother when they died, to come to my brothers when they left to fight in wars that they didn't belong to and they died. You did nothing. I just wanted you to do anything.
Fate is a strange thing. This is a very strange thing. Pray, not pray. Pray.
Pray.
And Part of me wanted to. Part of me didn't. Part of me saw the small thread, and part of me saw the whole. And maybe I made the right choice, and maybe I didn't. But here we are now. And some things are meant to be. Who's to say this isn't?
That's what I was worried about, but I know where that thread leads, and that leads to a king. And I know where that thread will end. It means we all die. We are not the ones meant to kill a king.
But there are threads where we are. Do you know what royalty is?
Yeah, assholes.
The demiurges. The demiurges half understood what it was. It is the power to cut the infinite with the blade of want. But they clung too much to their victory, and that was their downfall. They only half understood what that was. You shape your own fate, and you will shape what it means to be a king. Are we not meant for that?
Sometimes I wonder if there's someone well better put together than me for that sort of thing. I'm kind of a mess.
The world has been a mess. What better way to carve something better out of it?
I'm gonna need your help then. We're lost right now, and I think there's a path. And on any other day, I just might let fate decide, but I feel like this one, I owe it to them. It's because of me that our friend died.
You give yourself too much credit. There's fate and then there's will. One burns, the other connects. They sometimes work against each other or work together. Who's to say? It's hard when you only have so much time.
I guess.
But the answers lie behind and forward. They lie in the past, and the past is what will lead you forward. The demiurges knew half of what it meant to be powerful and to be a king. Perhaps finding their incomplete work, that you may finally complete their story. Maybe it is us after all.
Maybe it is, sister.
But not alone? You have friends?
I really hope they're my friends. I'm lonely, and I never thought I would say that.
You finally have.
I thought it was always going to be just me, and I don't
Now
want
it's
it.
us. And them. And the other you. You've never
Yeah.
been alone, and you've always given yourself too much credit. I always remember that about you. It's fun to see that that's still there.
I really like you. You're kind of not what I thought of as a child. You were a monster in my mind, and then I thought I was a monster, and maybe neither's true in both.
There's still time to change. We can make more of. We can be more than what we've ever imagined ourselves to be. That is what makes us human, but also what makes us more.
You know, the funny thing is, I've lived with demons and angels. I've seen them die and come back again. I've seen them be different but the same at the same time, and yet I was angry. I never wanted to be them. Sometimes I even pity them. They don't understand that the joy of humanity is the ending and the beginning. Sister, can we do this again?
I would like that.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
This part's gonna be awkward.
I'm glad I don't have to be there for that. And her laugh's like these bright, warm chimes as the light from both of your symbols burn out the scene.
Hi.
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 Did I do anything, head spinning around? Vomiting green peas?
What?
What?
Sorry, it's a reference to a story. I have no clue where I read it from. Hi.
Where did you go?
I went to talk to my sister. Us. It's complicated. I know where we need to go, though. I always thought that kings were monsters, that they were monolithic beings, and perhaps they still are, but they were once mortal. They were once something accessible. To kill a king, we must find what the king once was. And I think I know where we need to go.
Where's that?
To their home. I'm gonna start pulling out a piece of paper and begin drawing a map. It's gonna be a long journey. It's gonna be a dangerous journey. And odds are that we might die along the way.
Then Oscar is not coming.
Lotus? You have something that I respect and I never saw before.
Okay. What?
I was always comparing them with Khalid and how Sifa would always bring Khalid to the edges of the earth unless the danger was so absolute she could not bring him. And I think it was out of devotion or duty, but they were inseparable, even though it probably wasn't best for him. I saw you trying for the longest to be her, and no matter what you said otherwise, but you are not her. You are not trying, or there's similarities, but that's where I've been projecting for so long, and I don't even know where to begin. Hi, I'm Prey.
Hi. Lotus.
You want a king and kill a king with me?
Only if you promise to not sell me so short this time around.
I promise to try to learn before acting. Strawberry? Strawberry? I still only use sword as well. Will you take my apologies and leave me when I'm weak? Please.
We already made a demon deal. You
Yes.
can't get away from it that easily.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
It was totally official.
What did you do? You got so mad at me.
No, it's fine. It was a super special demon deal. Strawberry? Rock candy. Why does it never work when I want it to? I want you all to come with me. Just as I wouldn't want you to do this without me. Together, because I don't think we can do it any other way.
Are we together?
I'll have to double check with my patron first.
It's not my place, but one day I hope I can earn enough trust to find out who this patron is.
Probably better for you if you don't.
Let me find out for myself if that's good or not.
Whenever you are ready for your life to come to an end, then please go find out who my master is.
That sounds like an adventure. For a different day, perhaps, though.
Is it once per session that you can talk to your...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You won't be able to really talk to them until after you leave. After the 2 days.
Right. Yes, well, my patron had sent me and Sifa on the same mission, which was many staged, but the final one is to kill a king as well. I had already had that desire, as did Sifa, for our different reasons, and that's why we were open to this particular contract. And for the sake of not meeting the same fate that Sifa met, I need to make sure I don't break that contract.
Then let me help you not break it.
Okay.
Okay!
Yes!
Woo! Is that scene in there?
I
Or
think so.
somewhere? Cool. Where do you keep that flower? Is it still in your head or is it just on the drawer?
It's still in my hair.
In your hair? When you wake up, or you will notice as the days pass, one of the petals does fall. And Oscar mentions that I found this ring under the pillow.
Yes!
And then when I put it on, it bit me. It's weird, and now I can't take it off. Is it?
It's from me.
that okay?
It's a gift
Yeah?
from me.
It
will
hurt, but it's fine now. I mean, I'm not dead.
Life hurts, right?
Yes,
And that's what the ring is. It is life.
you're real. That's great. You're weird, but this is great. I love it. It's great.
Nice. Let's see. What else do we
The
want to
ring.
wish for?
What do you mean wish for? Like you wish for this?
Yeah, with my flower.
What?
Well, I wasn't trying to wish for it. It was, remember when I was saying that I wished that there was something I could give you that would help extend your life?
Yeah?
Well, apparently we have it now.
Oh, it's really weird. I almost thought my finger was gonna come off. I was just like,
And I suppose if you ever really don't want it, I can help you find a way to take it off that isn't cutting your finger off.
Okay. Wow, it was really scary.
Oh yeah, also, everyone's gonna be mad at me if I don't tell you that... Wait, have you always existed?
What do you mean? That's a really existential question. That means a lot.
Okay, well, so when I was at the party, I was really sad and really lonely, and I didn't really understand yet what my flower could do, and I was just wishing that I could meet a wonderful, charming, dashing person to dance with, and then you came, and you were exactly what I was thinking of, and so my friends are mad at me, I think. I don't know if they're mad. I don't understand emotions. They were saying that I should tell you that maybe you exist because of my flower, though my thought is you probably already existed, and even if you didn't, it's not like I'm gonna try to undo it now. Right?
I'm gonna pause. Thanks for the raid, Mad Birds. Thank you for
What?
joining our Eat, Pray, Kill. This is actually our finale. It's a 5-episode finale for our short season. We're wrapping up Amazing Game Feels. You can definitely check out all our past episodes on VODs. Yes?
And YouTube.
And YouTube. We fixed it. YouTube is the best way. And you can check out my first time GMing with my amazing group of friends here. Do a quick intro. Who you are.
Hi, I'm Drunken
Okay.
Romantic, and I'm playing demon named Strawberry.
I'm Genki Soda, and I'm Lotus.
Hey, I'm Algernon Bolin, I'm Prey.
And I'm Steph. You can find me at Surfer Junkie on Twitch and Twitters. I have a Patreon. You can support me there. I will be posting GM notes and cool art. I drew all the cool character icons you may see hanging out right here. So it's really great. we are wrapping up some stories and some feelings. Whether or not Oscar is a fake person, Oscar is just like, no, I'm totally real. I just felt compelled to meet you. Like, it felt really weird, like I was meant to be there, but I've totally existed. Yeah. I worked for the guild. I was making medicine, and my boss was there.
Yeah, great.
And as to, like, unmaking stuff, like, I would like to not be unmade. I think you're great and awesome, but, like, I'm not gonna worship it. I think you're cool.
Right, perfect.
Right?
Yeah. So, no, I don't want worship, nothing like that. I don't know why everyone keeps throwing that word
We'll be
around.
friends. Isn't that, like, I think you're cool. I like talking with you. Isn't that, like, that's friendship? Like, that's what we call friendship.
Yeah. And maybe cuddles sometime?
Yeah. I mean, nothing weird and naked.
No,
but just,
no.
okay.
Nothing weird and naked.
Cool.
Just cuddles. Yeah. Okay, so also, yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't think this flower is powerful enough to make someone exist. That would be a lot of
That's
magic.
like some real actual black magic stuff, and even I've read up on that, and that nobody is alive that can do that anymore.
Right, so I don't think that that's what this flower is. And it never makes my wishes come true in the most complete sense.
What else did you wish for?
To meet a wonderful person to dance with. That was
Yay.
like someone in my comic books.
Was that exactly like the comic books?
No, not exactly.
Oh, okay.
No. And, you're better. It's great.
I blush a little bit there.
Yeah, so also, you know, if you don't want to help us with our mission, or if it gets too dangerous, I don't want you to come. And if you don't want to help us, or at any time you feel like you want to leave, you can. You don't have to explain it to me. You can just say you're not comfortable and you want to go, and that's fine.
I mean, as long as it's research, that's great. I'm not going to be doing the punchy stabbing like you seem to have that covered. Strawberry seems to have that covered. I mean, research is fun. Research is great. I mean, it's once in a lifetime chance. I don't know where you guys are starting. It's kind of a big deal. It's just kings. It's just we don't know a lot, and there's so much about history that's all made up, and they kind of go on this really crazy, deep, nerdy rant about how history is just remade by those who will it, and there's just so much we don't understand. Like they built angels, and they bound the devils, and they even they fixed throne, meaning they carved gods and stuff, and that's like insanely cool. So yeah, I'd like to come.
Nice. And maybe you can do more of these rants. I like that. Also, you can maybe use your science to help us. I'm sure you could make some very useful drugs. I saw your handiwork.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about the hunger part, but antidepressants, yeah, got you covered.
That's not what I asked for.
What? Can we end on that little?
Yeah.
Okay, good. In the meantime, we're packing, I'm assuming, and getting ready. 69 Bright Ocean will come for the answer. Give me my things, or I will arrest you. He knocks on your door, as before.
I'm gonna just open the door and be like, "Yep, here's the dress. It's all like singed and dirty, and
okay.
I've got the stem left of the
Stem.
flower. I've made
Cool.
all the wishes, and I'm like, here you go. Here's the stem, and the other thing, I think I gave it back to you.
Yeah, these are the two things that I did ask for.
What do you want them for?
To set things right. Or try to, at least. Consequences are part of trying to hold up the law. You've caused a ruckus, but you've also helped, so I do not want to leave you with ill will, but these must be answered for, and I needed them back.
All right,
It is just the way in the law. I don't expect a devil to understand.
Hey! Let's not be stereotypical here.
I do not expect you to understand. This is the way that I would like to try and set things right here, and the attempts to do the right thing, seeing as I was led astray by someone I once called friend.
Well, these things helped us do the right thing, so thank you for letting me borrow them. Goodbye! I'm gonna
And you
shut
slam
the door.
the door. As you are packing up, Queenie will send you a message, probably, going, "Hey, I've heard that, you guys are packing up and leaving. If you ever need help and you find yourselves in the Red City, ask for the Crow." They'll know the ins and outs. They've helped me through some rough times. You're gonna need, at least, you can count on one ally in that cesspool of a city.
Strawberry
Best
takes
of
a
luck. XOXO.
note. Ow.
Aww.
Strawberry takes a note and folds it up and tapes it to one of his favorite rocks. Into the bag.
And there were any final words?
What was Sifa's instrument?
The flute.
The flute.
Ocarina?
The little light up ocarina.
Prey's gonna pack up all of the stuff that either Strawberry or Rose don't want to deal with, but they will take the ocarina, and they're gonna go to the nearest deliverer to various cities, and they're going to put about a wealth worth of gold on and say, "Go where your heart tells you and deliver it to who you feel is the right person for. I have a feeling it'll be to the right person."
Cool. Do you do anything fate related for that?
Actually, yes.
Cool. And it will. Awesome. That will wrap our end of session, unless you guys are going to add. Great. That will wrap our end of session. We're going to ask the questions, and you are going to mark XP. You guys took down Kavik, handled a big fucking monster. You will get, you only got 10 levels in this game, so I only give you the 1 XP, only because these questions do matter, and as you can understand, a point being, did you fail, did you expose yourself to danger, etc., etc., run EXP does matter a lot. So you've marked 1 EXP, and we're going to answer these 4 questions, and for every yes, you can mark 1 additional experience. And then we will go through characters, because I feel you guys each have your own bonds to answer. Did we fail in some regard?
Yes.
Yes. I think you lost a person. You will say a very dear person. Did we expose ourselves to danger, cost, or retribution through our actions?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Fuck yes, you guys did. I would say so. Did we progress our story in a meaningful way? I think everybody's tears makes that a yes, unless some of you don't have hearts and want to tell me something. So, I think you all did progress your stories in meaningful ways, so you can mark 3 extra experience. You completed your story, or advanced it.
Sure, yep. So everyone
it's
gets an
defeated.
extra XP.
And everybody gets an extra XP
Yeah.
because of that.
So how many total now?
So you had the 1 from the story, you have 3, so you had 4 now, and a total of 5 EXP.
Which should be enough. No, you have to get 2 over, too.
Mm-hmm.
So next experience points puts us to level... Because we're at 3, so it'll be 4, yeah.
Mhm,
So we need 1 more.
We need 1 more?
Yep.
We will leave it at that for now, I believe.
Okay.
I eated things. Last episode, I got the bones that I
That's
chiseled
true.
off.
You do get 1. Get 1 for eating. You always get 1 for eating. Something that's dangerous and so bad for you.
With only mild heartburn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it. That's our finale, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out the entire time. If you loved what we were playing or interested in the system, we are playing A Broken Worlds, which is the RPG based on the comic Kill 6 Billion Demons. You have to say it in caps all the time, which is very epic. It is a free online comic you can find at kill6billiondemons.com, written by Tom who goes by Abaddon.
great.
You can find him at his Patreon, which I think is under Kill 6 Billion Demons, and you can support him. This RPG is up on his $2 Patreon level, I guess, and it's great. He also posts some other really cool RPGs. He has Skull Wizards, which is a silly Mad Lib RPG. It's great. And there's also Lancer, which is a mech-based, really cool, crunchy combat-driven RPG. And I believe there's The Pit, which is very Dark Souls-esque, and I think he's working on another one. There's a lot of cool stuff. Go check him out. Who are you? Where can we find you? Let's wrap
Hey
up our final
everyone.
season.
I'm Algernon Bolden, who has to remember to be Algernon Bolden and not pray. And you can find me at Algernon Bolden. Also, otherwise, I'll be making video games. You can find them by either looking at GOG or Steam or Humble. We do Shadowrun Returns, Hong Kong, Dragonfall, Necropolis, and now Battletech is coming out pretty soon, so please check it out. Love you all so much.
Pretty great. My name is Aria. You can find me on Twitter at Genki Soda, where I yell about things. Like I said earlier, mostly right now I'm yelling about Yuri on Ice because I need the next season or I'm gonna die. Also the movie, all at the same time. And then I also yell about random things about linguistics or politics or something I decide to give a whole lecture on in the form of tweets. And
They're really
Usually
fun
good
tweets.
lectures.
They're really lovely tweets.
greatest
Very
compliments, the fact that the random shit that comes out of my brain is enjoyable for other people. Maybe you'll like it. And I'm very excited for the next season of this show. This is fantastic. Thank you, Steph, for the amazing.
You guys for playing this game with
Everything.
me.
Hello, my name is Drunkly Romantic. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Drunkly Romantic. Bye. Yeah, I have nothing to add.
Unpopular opinions is really great.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Nothing to add.
VOD.
Oh, I gotta do my job. Hey, everybody.
We're all emotionally drained, but we're trying.
Let's see. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a couple vodcasts of a new show or an old show that's coming back this Wednesday at 7 p.m. I think, right? Or is it
Yes.
6?
7.
7? No official. Okay, fine.
Wednesday at 7.
Wednesday at 7. High School Royale, we're going to be doing the vodcast of it tomorrow starting at 11 a.m. The first 3 parts of High School Royale. It will go until whenever it ends. And then at 11 a.m. on Sunday, the very next day, we'll be playing the remaining 2 episodes to get you primed and ready for Season 2. Again, that starts on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Time, starring Steph, me, Sarah from Shell Games, Calamity Jamie,
Calamity Jamie!
GM'd by Jackie Dash, and also
Random Tuesday. Knob Knife Girl, Kenna.
So check that out, and that's all I'm supposed to say.
Boss.
No, that's all.
Cool.
I mean, you could say more if you've got more to say, but
I have nothing.
talk about Friday, we're bringing back Red Queens. but-
Oh, I don't have all that information. I don't know. I
So
don't know the
Friday,
times.
our 2 of our main slotted shows, Leviathan, Distant Stars, and Eat, Pray, Kill 6 Billion Demons, Broken Worlds game, are going to go on a slight season break. We are going to run a short run filler for the month in between our 2 seasons. Our seasons, I guess. And so on Wednesday, 7 p.m., in place of Leviathan, will be OVA, our Battle School Royale game. It's great. It's wonderful. Tardigrades!
Tardigrades.
Keep cool, never die. It's fucking
Beautiful.
tardigrades. Look them up, they're great. Water bears are great.
The best animal.
And then
Yes.
Friday nights at 7 p.m. in slot of our show, we will be having the Right Clicks returning. If you caught the fundraiser, is that up?
It's all
by the
on
way?
YouTube.
It's all up on YouTube.
I'm working.
No,
That one's in the
I'm a
process.
liar.
But had you caught our fundraiser, we had a really great D&D show run by Random Tuesday, GM of our Leviathan Distant Stars game, and it was really fun. They had to break into a palace, and it was great, and full of very amazing, very talented, lovely ladies. We're going to have Cheryl back, Muppet Aphrodite. She's an amazing improver, really cool person, and just very lovely to have at the table. We have Pumpkinberry. Is it Pumpkinberry?
Yes.
And as well as Megan, I don't know the rest of her handle, but she is an amazing psychiatrist using D&D as a form of therapy, or at least a place to understand safety as well as safety as well as a form of therapy. I think I mentioned that. My words are weird and scrambly, but that's what she does. It's great. It's really awesome. She has some cool YouTube videos out. Yeah, and that's what we're going to be doing for about 4 to 5 weeks, depending on how much of a ruckus we get into. And I'm Steph. You can find me at Sourford Junkie on Twitch and the Twitters. Follow my Patreon at StephMHC. You'll see all my process for some of the sketches and art that I do. You can get rewards, you get some cool wallpapers. You also will get a series of my adventures as a GM, and what worked, what didn't, and get to look at my weird-ass, scratchy-ass notes.
Well,
So
like,
that's
for
really
for
fun.
real though, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like for real, like this is for those of you. We've talked about this during the show. This is Steph's first time GMing. This
Yeah.
show, this universe, this world is amazing, and I think it's absolutely worth acknowledging how wonderful she is for bringing us all together and
I'm
having
gonna
us do
deflect
this.
all of that.
So
because
no, you
I
cannot
know.
deflect
Okay,
it.
Thanks.
Take these tissues. I can't throw
throwing
them.
shit.
My hand's covered in
Stop.
makeup.
Gross. Gross. But yeah, so it'll be fun. It's kind of cool things that I learned and things that I will continue learning because I have some amazing players and a really cool world to play in too. So all of it lined up really well. I'm gonna read some donations before we sign off. We have Arc Chaos at Arc Chaos 46, $10. You've all done such an amazing job with Eat, Pray, Kill. Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
amazing. Thank you for everybody being really excited about this. It's been awesome. Eridence, $5. Absolutely amazing job with the show, everyone. You've all been great both tonight and for the entire series. Steph, you've done a wonderful job GMing the show. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you. Thanks for catching up too, because I know you were off the hours for a little bit. Void Smoker, $25. This was a fantastic adventure. Season 2 can't come soon enough. Appreciate it. And I'm gonna refresh just in case any of you guys are sneaky. No one was sneaky. It's fine. It's fine. But thanks, you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being part of this community. If you liked what you saw, check out our Discord. Give our
Yeah.
Twitter a follow. It's GeekSpaceTV. And yeah, and we'll be talking about a lot of game feelings because we're gonna decompress and talk out character feels, and you guys should too. This community is really great and awesome. And we'll see you on. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye. Bye.